And now,
introducing ladies and gentlemen.
Additions to my collection with Siva Gold. Playing you the best dance music on BCFM.
Hello and welcome to Additions to My Collection and our Run All Day special. Yes, today we are going to be celebrating Bristol's biggest drum and bass party that is happening today down at Lloyd's Amphitheater. And to mark the occasion, Run have released a special 5-track EP for the event. I'm going to be playing that out on today's show in full. And of course you can expect to hear loads of tracks from artists playing down there, including D-Mind's Natty Lou, TC, Mozey, and kicking off my first mini mix with this by Slater is Pull It Up Again.
This one bad one, wrong go tell a friend. Which one that one, any one of them. This dance, that dance, anyone offend. Put this on the deck and it to kill a bag of them. Some come count that, how many of them? 2, 4, 8, 10 million of them. Sound clash, dub dash, fire at the blend. Like pepper in a pot of this heart it up again. One potato, 2 potato, mash it up again. Give them a tomato, couldn't catch up to the trend. Tell a hater later, none of that we no defend. Drop a dub and murder them and pull it up again. Pull it up and pull it up and pull it back again. Yeah, pull it up and pull it up and pull it back again. Yeah. Pull it up and pull it up and pull it back again. Pull it up and let it go and blappa blappa them. This one bad one, wrong go tell a friend. Which one that one, any one of them. This dance, that dance, anyone offend. Put this on the deck and it to kill a bag of them. Some come count that, how many of them? 2, 4, 8, 10 million of them. Sound clash, dub dash, fire at the blend. Like pepper in a pot of this heart it up again. One potato, 2 potato, mash it up again. Give them a tomato, couldn't catch up to the trend. Tell a hater later, none of that we no defend. Drop a dub and murder them and pull it up again, again. This one bad one, wrong go tell a friend. It's like me against anyone.
Lord and Blastmaster, unorthodox combinations from the masters. my back, you ass Lord and Blastmaster. Unorthodox combinations from the masters.
Soon as I put tunes on, no question about who's on. I'm about to blow the roof off, yeah? You what? I'm about to show you who's boss. Got 'em going nuts after 2 songs. Got the shoes off cause it boots off. Anytime I throw a bash, whole crowd are getting gassed. If you're hosting an artist where you must be having a laugh, they all said nah, no way. I ain't gonna have that. Nah, you lot can't come round my house, you'll blow the roof off the gas.
Seconds after it kicks off, roof tiles are getting ripped off. Bass lining on a big drop, chase lining when the gig stop. Get the fridge stop, picking hash off a big block. Crumping over this piff, chopped in a raw sheet, licked and licked off. This Neptune, there's a big bar. Gassed up, looking for the matched up. This vibe's the one I can't pass up. Inside racing round on some mad stuff. Head top spinning round in this bad shot. Chase the vibe, they can't catch us. Smoke or vaporizers, concoctions. You can't chase the night, it's going off me.
Party time, we do it again and again and again. Yeah, the ravers know how we want. We do it again and again and again. Yeah, the neighbors know who we are. We do it again and again and again. Yeah, we tear the roof off the yard. We do it again and again and again.
True talk, jeans double hard and yours too soft. Your crowd's way far too gone and it's all gonna get peaked on, yeah? In short, I ain't trying to sort transport. Routes clean off and I'll teleport through the loft when I rocket launch. Anytime I throw a party, I got the crowd going barmy. Can guarantee the routes coming off cause the tune's them too naughty. She said surely,
Yeah.
they calling, they want more G. The encore was a story, pure glory when I'm performing.
There's no way it can calm down. People stripping off garms now, bubbling up from this high heat. Poker face with our cards down. Our sound, when you dance in the charts, wow. Call the ball in your spars round. On the trance that we can't loud. Speakers talk while our hearts pound. Heart rate beating on my chest plate. Make you move but it's checkmate. Fake and loose, we're trying to make headspace. Best place, throwing shapes that we can't take. In this party we partake. Between this rock and this hard place, amen.
Party time, we do it again and again and again. Yeah, the ravers know how we want. We do it again and again and again. Yeah, party time, we do it again and again and again. Yeah, the ravers know how we want. We do it again and again and again. get dark, tell a little son why fi park. Come in and take dark, dead boy chalk. Boy see me gonna get calm. Dark, you will get dark. Tell a little son why fi park. Come in and take dark, dead boy chalk. Boy see me gonna get calm. Walk up, me not talk up. Them little boy get dark up. Me and me dogs them march up. I'm gonna take no shortcut. Me them boy them can't touch, them can't rush, them can't budge. Warlord, arms up, dark heart, can't love. Walk up, me not talk up. Them little boy get dark up. Me and me dogs them march up. I'm gonna take no shortcut. Me them boy them can't touch, them can't rush, them can't budge. Warlord, arms up, dark heart, can't love. Mask off, walk up, kill them, nah fuck. Big skin, clout up. Everything get me walk up. Mask off, walk up, kill them, nah fuck. Big skin, clout up. Everything get me walk up. 5-star general, send them to the funeral. Mama off a ball when she play for the funeral. 5-star general, send them to the funeral. Mama off a ball. Dark up, you will get dark up. Tell a little son boy fi park up. Come in and take dark up, that boy chalk up. Boy see me gonna get starstruck. Son boy, dark up, you will get dark up. Tell a little son boy fi park up. Come in and take dark up, that boy chalk up. Boy see me gonna get starstruck.
You are listening to Additions to My Collection on BCFM. I'm Siva Gold with you until 2, playing you the best new electronic music. And today we've got a Run All Day special as we celebrate the biggest drum and bass event in Bristol this summer. And let me tell you a little bit more about it. So for those of you who don't know about Run, I mean, I don't know how you don't if you listen to this show, but they are, well, number one, a huge friend of the show. Shout outs to John and Al. They have, for the last, 20 years or so, been running weekly events in Bristol, showcasing drum and bass. It all started off back down at Native, a midweek event. It was just absolutely amazing. Every week you'd have so many fantastic DJs come through the city and play down at Native. Over the years, the events have got bigger and bigger and bigger, and most recently they've been hosting monthly events down at Motion, and now in their biggest ever party today, the whole day, all kicks off at 1 o'clock this afternoon. They are going to be putting on Run All Day down at the Bristol Amphitheater. Now, the lineup is massive. You have got Soundgal, Crystal Clear, Daisy, Critical Impact, TC playing a history set, Catching Cairo, Run in the Jungle, that's T.I. and D-Mines, Bass Layers, Mozey, K-Motions, and headliners HeadX and X-Man. You've also got some of Bristol's absolutely legendary MCs that are going to be hosting the event, including Dynamite, Jakes, Carousel, along with IC3 and Dusky. Now, there are a handful of tickets still available. If you do want to pop down, I think it's going to stay dry. You might even see some sunshine later on. Who knows? But yeah, if you go to Head First, you can find out how to get all your tickets there. Now, to celebrate and to mark this huge milestone for Run, they have released a exclusive 5-track EP. It's called Run All Day 25. It's available on Bandcamp, and I thought, what better way to mark this huge event happening in Bristol today than to play the EP in full. So we are going to kick off with this one. This is the first track from the EP. It's Crystal Clear and D-Mines, Push 'Em Up.
Push up you want the dance like your mama told ya. Push up you want if you want road girl soldier. Push up you want the dance like your daddy told ya. Push up you, 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 up your one if you want road girl soldier. Put up your one and dance like you're Daddy Coulter. Put up your one if you want road boy soldier. Put up your one and dance like your mama soldier. Put up your one if you want road girl soldier. Put up your one and dance like you're Daddy Coulter.
This is D Minds, and you're listening to the Run All Day Special on BCFM.
Get set, go. I already went wrong. I didn't get far. If you can't be good, don't get caught. Always been shit with names, but I never forget a face. Stuck in a crystal maze. You really let the side down. I've been putting the signs out. We're changing like the tides, wow. I'm not here to take a time out. I'm done with all the playing around. It's a mindful that be right round. You really let the side down. Down, down, down. Oh, oh. You really let the side down. I've been putting the signs out. We're changing like the tides, wow. I'm not here to take a time out. I'm done with all the playing around. It's a mindful that be right round. You really let the side down. Down, down, down. The side down. I've been putting the signs out. We're changing like the tides, wow. I'm not here to take a time out. I'm done with all the playing around. It's a mindful that be right round. You really let the side down. Down, down, down. get set, go. I already went wrong. I didn't get far. If you can't be good, don't get caught. Always been shit with names, but I'll never forget a face. Stuck in a crystal maze. You really let the side down. I've been putting the signs out. We're changing like the tides, wow. I'm not here to take a time out. I'm done with all the playing around. It's a mindful that be right round. You really let the side down, 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 down. You really let the side down. I've been putting the signs out. We're changing like the tides, wow. I'm not here to take a time out. I'm done with all the playing around. It's a mindful that be right round. You really let the side down, 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 down.
You are listening to Additions to My Collection on BCFM. This is the Run All Day special celebrating Bristol's biggest drum and bass event that is all happening down at Lloyd's Amphitheater, kicking off in just half an hour. And we are halfway, or just under halfway, through playing the EP that Run have produced to mark the occasion. But at just past 12:30, I shall give you a roundup of all the other events that are happening over the weekend and the coming weeks around Bristol. So as I mentioned at the start of the show, you've got Run All Day down at Lloyd's Amphitheater. Huge lineup, including Headaches and Mozey bass layers, Dynamite MC, Carousel and Jake's are hosting. And you've also got, of course, D-Minds, who are Run, Natty Lou, Critical Impact. Huge lineup. Head to head first and get your tickets if you haven't already. So looking ahead as well, on the 1st to the 3rd of August, Lake Paradiso. Instead of Valleyfest this year, there is going to be a festival down at the same site, the Nesta Valley, but it's Lake Paradiso. We've got our very own Angel Mel, as well as Diggs playing down there, alongside a huge lineup, including Trevor Nelson, Norman J, Huey Morgan, Incognito and Odyssey. You've then got a ton of drum and bass, including DJ Di, Jumping Jack Frost, Ronnie Size. Now day tickets start at just over £30. So absolute bargain, and certainly we are going to be down there. We're going to be broadcasting from there next Saturday. So certainly tune in for that, but certainly get down there as well if you can for a quite magnificent lineup. If you want to party a little bit closer to home, at the Trinity Centre on the 3rd of August, you've got the Bristol Sober Spaces Day Rave. That all kicks off at 2 o'clock with an opening set by none other than Nicky Black Market, alongside Millionaire, Steve Stone and Josephine Gasai. Now, the closing set, 8 till 9 p.m, is listed as a very special guest. See, I don't know any more than that, I'm afraid. You need to get down there, don't you? And what's even better is it is a pay-what-you-can event. I think that's the first one I've seen in Bristol. That is brilliant. So it doesn't matter how flush you're feeling, you can go down and party, because that's what it's all about. Couple more events to just give you a bit of a heads up about into the latter part of August. On Saturday the 23rd, you've got Born on Road with the Wall of Bass Summer Carnival down at the Pitch Airplane Yard, which is just tucked beneath a jumbo jet down at Skyline Park in Brislington. Now, I've not been there. I did speak to Aries a couple of weeks ago about this event, and it sounds quite a magical location, so it's probably worth going there just for that. But they've got a huge lineup across 2 stages. Aries back-to-back with Kelvin, 373 back-to-back with Selected J-Man. That, of course, is the Born on Road crew. Alongside special guest Break, Crossy, Diagnostics, Three Kings and Jenks. Tickets for that start at £20. And finally, on the 30th of August, you've got BrizFest down at the Boxing Gym. Promises to be a transformation into an immersive playground with 5 indoor and outdoor stages, street food, merch stalls, loads more. The lineup is pretty extraordinary. You've got Blade Runner, T.I., The Source and Aaron Liberator. So that is just a few of the events that are happening in and around Bristol over the coming weeks. Of course, if you want to let us know of any events you've got coming up, head to bcfmradio.com. You can find out all of our contact details there. We'd love to promote your event and, of course, support all the events that are happening here in Bristol. Right, we are going to continue then. We're playing out the EP that Run have produced specially for today's Run All Day event down at the Lloyd's Amphitheater. This one is one of my favourites. This is by D Minds and Run in the Jungle, Switcher.
It's locked in it. Both barrels, right under the chin. Looking at bruv. You looking at fucking bruv. Do you know who I am? No idea, mate.
Not backing out? You bet your bollocks to a barn dance you're not backing out.
Who's this guy?
We're changing a fighter. And who might you be changing him to, sweetheart?
Hello, me.
You won't know him.
Jakes.
But he's mustard. Mustard?
I am the mustard, mate.
I don't care if he's Muhammad, Imard, Bruce Lee. You can't change fighters.
Bruce Lee? Listen, we can do what we want. I'm the barbecue, bruv. Lock, stop, more than a lot. More than what? 2 smoking barrels, floors getting hot. Shine out your mouth, start you can't stop. The flick for your dog, stir up the fire. Floor is so cold, cool in a frost. Take it to the bank, ball in a shop. Time to play games, no overcross. You are now stepping once more with the boss. So it's lock, stop, more than a lot. Yeah. More than a lot. 2 smoking barrels, floors getting hot. Lock, stop, more than a lot. 2 smoking barrels, floors getting hot. Smoking barrels, floors getting hot. Stack your chips, roll the dice. They your best hands, pay the price. Face poker, veins filled with ice. Game of fate, aces on high. Check the motive, move, strategize. Then put them bye-bye. Get a bit, beat them fly. Take those wins and visualize. Not else when you're my guy. That shit gotta take your best shot. Trigger, take your best shot. More than a lot. Lock, stop. More than a lot. Yeah. More than a lot. 2 smoking barrels. Floors getting hot.
This is D Minds, and you're listening to the Run All Day Special on BCFM.
You are listening to Additions to My Collection with me, Siva Gold. This is the Run All Day special to celebrate Bristol's biggest drum and bass event that is happening down at Lloyd's Amphitheater today. And this is the last track on the Run All Day EP that has been released to mark the event. That one was TC Silk Cut. Before that, you heard Critical Impact with D-Mines and Jake's Lockstock. We had also D-Mines Running the Jungle Switcher, D-Mines and Natty Lou Signs, and the first track is Crystal Clear with D-Mines Push 'Em Up. If you want to get your hands on that, it is out at the moment on Bandcamp, and it's an absolute bargain. It's only £8. Why not? Go and support the guys. Right, we're going to step away for a couple of tracks now from the Run All Day event, and we are going to play a couple of fresh-ish releases, came out in the last couple of months. This one is Roughage Crew featuring Cleveland Watkins, Goldicus.
Stop it.
We'll make some noise for the Goldicus touching down. Touching. This is Goldicus by Roughage Crew featuring Cleveland Watkins, and I love the story behind this track. Taken from the album that was released back in May, Alpha Omega. The track features guest vocalists from Cleveland Watkins, and it's actually a recording that was sampled from Goldie's set back in 1993 at the Blue Note. And if you listen really carefully, you can hear the crowd as well.
Now this one staying with a bit of an old school jungle vibe, but it is a fresh new release from Mantra. This one taken from her debut EP on Rupture London called Shades of Rave Volume 1. She said it was created with her love of raving at its core. She loves arriving early doors when the anticipation of the night ahead is at its peak, feeling like we're on the edge of something new and thrilling. And then I love dancing when we're deep in session, everyone's come undone and the power hours are in full effect. The energy is frenzied and wild. And then she also loves the golden hours towards the end of the night when the crowd has thinned. We're exhausted but energised, physically empty but spiritually full. What a brilliant sleeve note. Shout out to you, Mantra. This one is Total Danger. You are listening to Additions to My Collection, helping you discover new dance music every Saturday 12 till 2 here on BCFM. And today is the Run All Day special celebrating Bristol's biggest drum and bass event that is happening down at the Lloyd's Amphitheater today. All kicks off in 4 minutes. Obviously you need to go down after the show's finished at 2. And we are playing music and celebrating the artists who are going to be performing down there. We're going to squeeze in just before the news this one. Dynamite MC is one of the hosts of the party tonight. This one is Bear Up.
No. I do not. We do not. You do not. Yo, read the small print.
Run the track.
Do it like Voodoo Ray. Bigger my tune from day. I was on TDK. Now I'm on CDJ. Rewind and replay. Hands up high and sway. Who's looking for pay? Who's for the MIA? Yeah. I've seen it switch up. My flows get pitch up. Pull up the tune and itch up. Get 4 decks and mix up. I've seen it turn up. It's time to burn up. Show me how you work up. Listen to me.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Vibes are on top anytime that we there. You know the process. You don't get nothing less. You dealing with the baddest. You be dealing with the best. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Vibes are on top anytime that we there. You know the process. You don't get nothing less. You dealing with the baddest. You be dealing with the best.
They wanna be outrageous. Hit it with a flow that's dangerous. Should have been locked in cages. Rhyme book thick like yellow pages. Never do blah blah blah. Just pressure that's busting gauges. Hit it with 100 phases. One show need about 100 stages. Hop in the round, hopefully you're down. When I show up, they know I'm down. Look at the ground, I saw the crown. Hopefully for it, you know that I found. Just where it should and they wanted to be. Up on my shoulders, you know that it's steam. The throne is hot, the zone is hot. Let's blow the spot and go. Check. I keep it rolling, lots of roller skates. Somebody go to Tesla, I don't need the brakes. When I play my song, you hear it long range. Tell them that we never work for chump change. I keep it rolling, lots of roller skates. Somebody go to Tesla, I don't need the brakes. When I play my song, you hear it long range. Tell them that we never work for chump change.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Vibes are on top anytime that we there. You know the process, you don't get nothing less. You dealing with the baddest, you be dealing with the best. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Vibes are on top anytime that we there. You know the process, you don't get nothing less. You dealing with the baddest, you be dealing with the best. You be dealing with the best. Hey, you be dealing with the
This is Dealing with the Best by Bear Up, Dynamite MC and Dread MC. Not Bear Up.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Coming up in the second hour of the show after the news at 1, we have got additions to your collection and, of course, more music from artists who are going to be playing at today's event down at the Lloyd's Amphitheater, including tracks from Daisy and Crystal Clear.
And now,
introducing ladies and gentlemen.
Additions to my collection with Siva Gold. Playing you the best dance music on BCFM.
Hello and welcome to the second hour of Additions to My Collection, the Run All Day Special. Yes, we are celebrating Bristol's biggest drum and bass event, which is happening in the city. Just got underway, in fact, in the last couple of minutes. Down at the Lloyd's Amphitheater today, we have got some huge acts entertaining you, including Bass Layers, TC, Daisy, Crystal Clear, Headex, X-Man, D-Mines and Natty Lou. Now, coming up in the second hour, we're going to be playing you loads more music from those artists who are going to be performing. But we're going to kick off with this, a mini mix by me. This is Mr. Quest's Sound Killing.
We are kill sound boy in all direction. A sound boy try its elimination. This my selection, you check the blood clot. When the job and even that don't check the result. We don't business when nobody wants that. And we no matter where you jump on sound, them won't play you. Listen come down and you them right up where you kill sound boy every night and day. Got me sound is on. Know how that sound, you're so great. Stand up in front, we come in, we a start up. Got to know the selection and a half. We know how we know about the sound killing bad. Only madness. And you play sweet, we got that a mad. That a madness. Don't like this, what I say.
Listening to Additions to My Collection with me, Siva Gold, here on BCFM. Kicking off the second hour of today's show with a mini mix by me. This one playing underneath, Shake Your Body Like This by Clue. Before that, you heard Cork, the Crystal Clear remix by Clearance. Crystal Clear down at the Run All Day event down at Lloyd's Amphitheater today. Then we had Trastorno by Brain, Siamese Ghost from Roughage Crew versus Submotive, and the mini mix kicked off with Sound Killing by Mr. Quest. Another track now coming in from Crystal Clear. This one, the title track from his EP released back in February. It's a bit of a nod to the roots of the genre, sampling label boss Brian G's voice from a recent podcast.
And all that, you get what I'm saying? Because usually when you put on the music, you just up the treble, and then when the drop comes in or whatever, you got to boom, boom.
It's being described as a modern anthem steeped in tradition. Brian G also down at the Run All Day event. He's going to be playing back-to-back with Slater and Need for Mirrors in a V Recordings showcase. This track's entitled Selector.
And then you got the Selector. selector. Sound system culture. And then you'd have the selector. You drop the bass and all that, you mix it down and all that, right? So you got the operator, and then you got the MC, but back then we used to call them toasters. They weren't called MC, that word wasn't even about. You have the MC would be called a toaster, and then you'd have the selector. Sound system culture.
This is D Minds, and you're listening to the Run All Day Special on BCFM.
one is Rude by Coastal. Came out on Roughnecking, Daisy's label. She's playing down at Lloyd's Amphitheater later today for Run All Day. Bit of a stretch, isn't it? But I thought we could play that one anyway. It's such a tune. And this one with T.I. featuring Carousel. It is from Run in the Jungle, entitled Insane.
The headshot gang batter MCs for the fun of it. A lot of crews in the game have had their fair run at it. Now it's our time to shoot. Empty out the clip, let rip, fire out rockets that will sink ships. So legit, so authentic, I'm in my own lane. Take aim, leave their shirts covered in blood stains. Time to fall down on your head like the damn rain. Disrespect me or the click, you must be insane. Insane, 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 insane. Insane, so stay in your lane. I take aim, blow a sound boy out of the frame. Raw cane on the window pane, bringing the pain. You're outside of the vibe, getting drenched in the rain. My click is a chain with links you can't break, you're a lane. Me and you, we ain't the same, I'm ahead of the game. Elevate on a higher plane, using my brain. Bruce Wayne, you're a joker, you must be insane. Insane, insane, insane. So stay in your lane, I take aim, blow a sound boy out of the frame. Raw cane on the window pane, bringing the pain. You're outside of the vibe, getting drenched in the rain. My click is a chain with links you can't break, you're a lame. Me and you, we ain't the same, I'm ahead of the game. Elevate on a higher plane, using my brain. I'm Bruce Wayne, you're a joker, you must be insane. Gang batter MCs for the fun of it. A lot of crews in the game have had their fair run at it. Now it's our time to shoot. Empty out the clip, let rip, fire out rockets that will sink ships. So legit, so authentic, I'm in my own lane. Take aim, leave their shirts covered in blood stains. Time to fall down on your head like the damn rain. Disrespect me or the click, you must be insane. Insane, insane, insane.
You are listening to Additions to My Collection on BCFM, the Run All Day special. Played that because, of course, Carousel is going to be hosting alongside Dynamite, Jakes and IC3. Gonna play a track by Catching Cairo. They are playing at 6 o'clock tonight on the Amphitheater stage to take us up to the news of the dance music news at 1:30. This is All Good.
I could never lose what was never really mine. Not worth my time. I don't care if I lose. It was never really mine. But it's all good. Own it. Focus. Cutting through the bullshit. Rolling. And it's all good.
You are listening to Additions to My Collection with me, Siva Gold, here 12 till 2 every Saturday, helping you discover the best new dance music. And it is our Run All Day special today, celebrating Bristol's biggest drum and bass event. We kicked off, it all kicked off at about 1 o'clock in the last half hour down at the Lloyd's Amphitheater. Coming up on today's show in the last half hour, we're going to be playing loads more tracks from artists who'll be performing down there, including music from Natty Lou and Need for Mirrors. But first of all, at 1:30, let's have a look at what is making the headlines in the dance music world. Now, the massive news, you must have seen the footage on Instagram, was the fire at the main stage at Tomorrowland. Quite extraordinary scenes where this insanely fantastic, huge stage burnt down in a matter of minutes. I read this morning that there was plenty of, I think it was about 35 different artists who took about 2 years to produce the stage, and just heartbreaking to see it completely disappear in about half an hour. But none other than Metallica came to the rescue. Yes, they've just finished a section of their tour, and all of their stage and speakers, sound systems, they were all just in storage nearby in Austria. They very kindly have lent them to the organisers of Tomorrowland for the first weekend. So 850 artists alongside 16 sound systems, a bit of a reorganised programme, but the first weekend all went ahead as planned. And there is plenty more coming up in this weekend, the second weekend. DJ Mag have actually released the top 10 tracks that have been heard over the first weekend. We're going to be playing one of those in just a few minutes. In other news, drum and bass producer Lensman, they've shared an health update amidst a battle with cancer. The Metalheadz signee was diagnosed with kidney cancer in 2023, suffered a series of health issues in the meantime, but doctors have said at stages he wasn't likely to survive, but he has found inspiration through all of this. He's recovering from a bit of a setback, but has said the good news is he is still hoping to play more shows. So we wish you a speedy recovery, Lensman, because wow, what a fantastic talent, and what a challenge you are facing. Elsewhere, they have some other lineups that have come out for this festival season. We have got Atonal, Bangface, Weekender. They have recently announced brand new fresh lineups, including back-to-back sets from Calibre, DJP and Mia Coden. If you head to Mixmag, you can find out more about those details there. So, going back to the tracks that have been most frequently heard in the first weekend at Tomorrowland, this one was a bit of a favourite by us. This is Hatrius and Hypnotised. Shout out to Eugene, who's just got in touch, who's locked in, says he's enjoying the show today. If you want to get in touch with the show, we always love to hear from you. Head to bcfmradio.com. You can get all the contact details there. You can click the WhatsApp button, or you can type in the full number if you're ready, 0750 182 0075. That's 0750 182 0075. You can text us 60777, start your message with the word BCFM. You can also crack open the emails as well. If you click on the email button on the BCFM radio website, you can email us directly here in the studio.
take the piss. Me no say so, I know, so me live. Nobody bring me in here. Now finish me roll up me sleeve and catch me fist. What's this? Remember this, kill your blood, cut it for you. Take your piece, like you're running on me boot till you. Like finish, then figure on the river, we got sleep with fish. Hey boy, don't take the piss. Me no say so, I know, so me live. Nobody bring me in here. Now finish me roll up me sleeve and catch me fist. What's this? Remember this, kill your blood, cut it for you. Take your piece, like you're running on me boot till you. Like finish, then figure on the river, we got sleep with fish. So I know, so me live. Nobody bring me in here. Now finish me roll up me sleeve and catch me fish. Remember this, till your blood cut the fire. Take your piece, like you're running on the boat till you. Like finish, then figure on the river, we got sleep with fish.
Additions to your collection.
So this is the section of the show where we hand over to you and you play us tunes that you've been adding to your collections.
Okay, now.
This one, sent in by Mike, shout out to you. This is Get Down Low, the Envy remix of Sam Binger and Raj Shafiq.
Yeah. Broke out body good, you know suck out in a hot water. I know your feather get plucked out. You buck up in a bad man, coulda never cut out. Long distance, feel your body get rub out.
Get down low, Omo gigi kumule. Gigi baby, carry me to big class molue. Don't that no be feather, this one no be felele. She waka fiki faka man, they gaga give her belly there.
Me give her it hard and stiff. She shoulda never play around where the hard man live. Inquisitive, she hear, say me have a big gift. I worries when me take it out and start brandish.
Give her good dagger juju man, she want the magic. Galo wanna ride out like a Benzo automatic. If I think I link out, we don't need a paramedic. African man, think go warrior, it is genetic.
Genetically better than the rest. When you see this sitting stand up, girl, you're gonna be impressed. When I get between your thighs, you are gonna feel it in your chest. You think I lie when me sing highly blessed.
Pick 'em up, pick 'em down, jiggy jiggy, you decide. Tell me waiting to your man, your body looking so divine. Jack and balance, she get manners. We know they for palace. Wanna ride the cowboy like the galley come from Dallas.
Ride it good. I mean she have to search out when she want ride hood. Rooster must have to crow when she can come out the coop. Girl, you make me sit and grow. Now I time to let it loose.
Chala man, see the baby girl who wanna chop my stick, no chana man. Tell me say she wanna baller when no play my man man. Miss I love her bedroom bully man la shabarangs. True, she dey make my head they blow no Thomas Tank.
You don't know.
Additions to your collection.
This next one was sent in by Tara. This is Boogie Bomb by Need for Mirrors. It's actually going to be playing back-to-back with Brian G down at the Run All Day Harbour Festival today. It's going to be kicking off at 2, so yeah, you've got 20 minutes to get down there. Hosted by Dynamite MC as well. That is going to be a back-to-back set worth checking out. This one came out in February. It's Boogie Bomb. Boogie Bomb by Need for Mirrors. Shout out to Tara for sending that one in. A reminder, he's playing back-to-back with Brian G and Slater, along with Dynamite MC, in about 15 minutes down at the Harbour Festival, or the Harbour Side, I should say. Wow, drum and bass at the Harbour Festival, that would be good, wouldn't it? Right.
Additions to your collection.
So we have got a final track that was actually played on our show last week, and shout out to Alex. She said she tuned in to our special where we had Sigma, or Joe Lenzi, one half of Sigma, on the show last week. If you missed it, don't panic. You can always listen again if you head to my SoundCloud, DJ Siva Gold. You can listen to that and any of our shows again. She said she added this to her collection after hearing it on that show. This one is Jungle by Sigma.
What we tell them, claim them a bad man. Which part of London? 16 shot of fly next day London. Lock off the function. We are gonna lock off the function. Claim them a bad man. Which part of London? 16 shot of fly next day London. Lock off the function. We are gonna lock off the function.
Lucky tough, everybody get blow. It's a stick up when we pull up at the show. You should know, train to go. Paper plane is all I need on my phone. I'm a G. I stay trapping from a bay of Rotterdam, Italy. Alien immigration. We burn down plantation. I'm a savage, but I'm not 21. On your block, I'm a done. Lyrically, I will leave your head spun.
Jungle, what them know about jungle? Lion pride, we say jungle. It's jungle survive in the jungle. Lord, jungle, what them know about jungle? Lion pride, we say jungle. It's jungle survive in the jungle. What we tell them, claim them a bad man. Which part of London? 16 shot of fly next day London. Lock off the function. We are gonna lock off the function. Claim them a bad man. Which part of London? 16 shot of fly next day London. Lock off the function. We are gonna lock off the function. Little boy and a bad man, no take it wrong turn. Dog them clap him like we dey a junction. Rifle a walk, they are in me gun hand. If a sound if you dead, lock off the function. If the Taurus a rise, it a up a bam bam. Boy drop a ground, say me got the wrong one. Violation I take from me there John Dunn. Only if a thump and kick, let me there on gun, yo.
Additions to your collection.
Shout out then to Alex, Tara and Mike for sending in the tunes this week for additions to your collection. We'd always love to hear from you. Head to sivagold.co.uk. You can find all my contact details there. And if you're an up-and-coming producer as well, we'd always love to hear tracks that haven't been released. So feel free to use it as a platform to put your tunes out there. Right, a few more tracks then from artists who are going to be playing down at the Run All Day event down at the Amphitheater. This one from Natty Lou, a collab with Gemma Rose and Blade Runner. This is called Tempted. This is Tempted, the Blade Runner remix from Natty Lou and Gemma Rose. Remix of their track that came out in 2023. And this version, the Blade Runner version, came out just last month. And it is doing really well on the dance floors. You can catch Natty Lou at the Square at the Run All Day event later tonight. She's going to be playing from 7 till 8. And you can catch this guy, Slater, down at the actual Amphitheater stage in about 6 minutes' time if you rush. Obviously, listen to the end of the show. And I was just having a little read of the sleeve notes on this one, because this one is one of my, excuse the pun, but it is a real pillar of my sets. It's called The Pillar, and it showcases Slater's signature blend of innovation. He says he draws inspiration from his experiences at Glastonbury, where he went back-to-back with Brian G, Sun and Bass, and sets from the last few years, hitting spots like Fabric in London. Well, in a few minutes, he's going to be playing back-to-back with Brian G and Need for Mirrors. So let's see what else he might make off the back of it. This one is The Pillar, taking us up to the news at 2. massive thanks for listening to Additions to My Collection, the Run All Day special. I'm going to be here again next week from 12 till 2, helping you discover the best new electronic music. And coming up after the news at 2, we've got Ian Pinkney's Weekend World. Have a fantastic weekend. Stay locked. Peace.